What's up? I'm Hugz. That's Sam. Welcome to HugSamn. Today we're getting into Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 30. Ooh. I feel like we're getting pretty deep into it. We're about halfway. I think 32 will be halfway. 64 episodes, right?
Yes.
Originally, I thought there
not
was
including the OVAs, though.
Originally, I was like, there's 126 episodes.
But that's just because...
That's Verve.
Yeah,
Verve messed me up. It shows sub and dub combined.
Yeah.
So in total, like, they have 126 episodes on the site.
That would have taken forever.
Yeah. I feel like we would be reacting
We'd have been
to
reacting to it for, like, more than a year.
Probably. We would have to start doing, like, some octuple weeks.
Yeah.
Just 8 videos a week. But I'm excited. Things are in an interesting place right now. Marco has Scar.
Yes.
Well, Scar happens upon Dr. Marco, locked up by Father and the homunculus. Is Scar going to kill Marco?
I don't think so.
I don't know if he will. Should he kill Marco?
Yeah.
I think if the Rock Bells died because of him being angry in the war,
right.
Dr. Marco definitely deserves to die.
But I think that he thinks he can, like, use him for knowledge right now.
Well, we'll see. Knowledge. I was thinking, what's that dude that he was, like, real big on online, and I actually looked him up. He's the guy that was like, here in my garage in my Lamborghini. He, like, did all those. Oh,
yeah, Ty Lopez.
Ty Lopez. And he'd be like, knowledge. And it was like a
knowledge.
meme.
Yeah, oh
knowledge.
my gosh. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, I don't know why we bunny trailed into that. Knowledge. So we also have, what else was going on at the end of the last episode? We have Lan Fan and Mei Chang were, like, about to murder each other until the angry doctor interrupted them. Yeah,
and also Ling just took on Greed.
Well, Greed took on Ling.
Well, whatever. Ling's body took Greed inside.
But Ling did, like, fight back for a second.
Yes.
Which is interesting.
Because of Lan Fan.
Which is Flan. Which is interesting. I like Flan. Flan tastes good. But what's interesting about that is when you look at Wrath, he talked about the most dominant soul is the one that took over the body.
Right.
So if Ling's still in there, 1, can he take control? And 2, I was going to say B.
B.
1. And then B. No, 2 is, are those other less dominant souls still inside of Wrath? Meaning, is Wrath's original soul, if his current occupant is not his original soul, is his real soul still in there?
Right. Like, is that
is it just
soul,
dormant?
is that who was born in that body?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is that still in there? Or is the one that's currently taken charge, like, just become evil?
Yeah. And
was the original soul? Don't know. Mm-hmm. Super care.
Don't know.
I feel like we have a lot of references early on in this video.
Office.
Yeah, we referenced The Office, Ty Lopez, I don't know, something else. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Episode 30. We're having a good day. Let's check it out, see what's going down.
There's no reason for a man of your stature to suffer in this kind of squalor. If you would simply join the military, you could get grants for your research. You could.
I don't need a grant for something I've already completed.
You finished your research?
What was he researching?
I've created the most powerful alchemy. It would only cause tragedy if I placed it in the wrong hands.
Master! Are you alright?
Oh
Master Hawkeye!
Look after my daughter.
That's Rizzo's father?
No!
Research. Look after her.
Oh my god!
Oh wow, that explains so much more their relationship together. Wow.
My entire body is like...
That's crazy. I got like a chill in the back of my neck.
Let me guess. You also don't approve of me becoming a soldier. Your father told me soldiers are left to die like trash on the side of the road. That may be, but I know it's the only way to make a difference. And I know I'll never be happy if I don't try to make this country a better place. But, man, that must have sounded pretty childish, huh?
Not at all. There's nothing childish about caring. Can I trust you, Roy, with my father's research?
Wow. Is that like...
No, Hayate. Bad dog. Sorry
Is
about
that like
that.
secret
worry.
formula
It
to
happens
like
all
the
the time.
alchemy or whatever? Like to his research?
I heard you're working for the
I
Fuhrer.
don't know.
But I've killed too many to feel sorry for myself.
Wow.
Besides, I can't deny that I'm the one who chose this path.
Do you mean Ishval? Can I ask you about that? Would it be all right?
It's time to
Oh,
confess.
snap, here we go.
Tell me your sins. What did you do to my people?
Oh man, that's so messed up.
That
Oh.
moment changed everything. Their mistrust turned to outrage, and dissidence spread like a contagion.
And to think that was envy is what's the most messed up about it.
Yeah.
It soon escalated in Executive Order 3066, the official order to initiate the Ishvalan War of Extermination. And the desert sand soaked up the blood like a sponge.
Dang. Oh,
Sniped, yeah.
oh my gosh. Was that
Most
her?
combat is blind. A normal soldier might fire erratically without a clear target in mind. But it's different for snipers. Someone is sure to die when we pull the trigger.
That's
Where other
deep.
soldiers don't always have a direct line of sight on the effects of their actions, snipers do.
Just like that. Just...
I've still got a beautiful future, and her name is Gracia. She's patiently waiting at Central for the day I
It
can
made me
go
really
home.
happy and then also really sad at the same time.
Oh, how long before some jerk puts the moves on her? Never do that to me.
I got a little advice for you. It happens in
But she is
movies
all
and novels all of the time. The soldiers who never shut up about their girls back home, they don't make it.
Not funny, Roy.
All that's left is sand. True.
How can they go through and just
Seems a little excessive
exterminate?
to suppress an uprising.
Exactly. Because it's not like they just go in and like
Hello,
force them
Mr.
into
Mustang.
submission.
Long time no see. Do you still remember me?
Damn this war. Even her. She has the eyes of a killer, too.
Did you put on that uniform thinking you wouldn't be asked to kill? The one thing worse than death is to avert your eyes from it. Look straight at the people you kill. Don't
Wow.
take your eyes off them for a second. And don't ever forget them, because I promise that they won't forget you.
Wow.
But it's worse than you can imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You took the lives of my people to create a philosopher's stone? What happened to this stone? It was given to Major Zolf J. Kimbley. He was known as the Crimson Alchemist. Did you see what this man looked like? Did he have black hair and cold eyes? Yes. My brother.
Wow.
I couldn't dream of a more fulfilling job.
God.
Such a beautiful sound! Like a symphony! This stone is amazing!
Damn.
It
That's
didn't take
crazy.
long after that.
You're asking me to take your life in place of the remaining tens of thousands of Ishvalans.
That's correct. I stand.
How arrogant of you. Do you sincerely believe that your single life is equivalent to the remaining multitude of your followers? Your stature has gone to your head. The life of any individual human is only worth one life. That's all. Nothing more and nothing less.
Damn.
Your life is not
When
enough.
you look
to
at it
call
like
off
a
extermination.
philosopher's
How can you be so inhuman?
sacrifice,
You
I
will
guess
suffer
that's-
the hammer
Yeah.
of God!
Just how many thousands of lives must I take before he decides to strike me down?
You're a monster!
Open your eyes. God is nothing more than a construct created by man to inspire fear and promote order.
Damn.
If you wish to see me struck down for all these atrocities, use your own hands to do so, not God's.
Wow.
That's deep.
With what little strength I have, I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people I love. And in turn, they'll protect the ones they love. It seems like the least we tiny humans can do for each other.
He's a king,
If the world truly operates based on the principles of equivalent exchange, then we soldiers have plenty to give back. If this world is meant to prosper, then it is our duty to carry the bodies of the dead across a river of blood to their resting place.
If I ever deviate from this path, then I want you to shoot me, and I'm trusting you to do so. Do you accept my offer?
Of course I do, sir. I'll follow you into hell if you ask me to.
I love that there's like a deep backstory
Even if
to
the
their
Colonel does
relationship.
Yeah,
become the
too.
Fuhrer, how will that change the fact that this is still a military state?
Well, it won't. The first thing we'll have to do is restore power to the Parliament. We'll take it back from the military. Those who were praised as heroes during the Ishvalan campaign will be brought to trial as war criminals.
But that includes Mustang.
In a
and-
just peaceful world, after all that we've done, we'll be seen as mass murderers.
But the homunculi were the ones pulling the strings. They caused the Civil War.
Even if they were the ones responsible
They
for
still
it,
did the actions.
we were the soldiers who carried it out.
You know,
You should never avert your eyes from death. Never forget the people you've killed. Trust me. No matter how much time passes, they will never forget the ones who killed them.
It's not right.
Excuse me, Mr. Armor?
Huh?
I just wanted
She's
to
too
thank you for your
cute.
help. You saved both of our lives. My name's not Mr. Armor. It's Alphonse Elric. Your name is Elric? You remember Edward Elric, don't you? The little alchemist you screamed at? Well, I'm actually his younger brother. I really hope that you get your body back soon. Oh, well, thank you.
That's cute. Alright, so there's a after credit scene on this, right?
Yes.
Oh, here we go. So Envy busting in.
It sure
He
is
did
quiet
take him.
in here. Are you thinking about Ishvalan crying yourself to sleep?
Oh snap! He did kill him. He did kill him. Vengeance.
Holy crap!
Release of the devil into the wild ushers in the beginning of
Oh snap!
Oh my gosh!
I thought
His
he took
head
him.
was gone.
I thought he took him though. I thought like they escaped.
Oh my gosh!
He freaking blew his head up. Wow. That's smart though, because if they have a way to like use his brain or something, you know. Wow. So we got a lot of backstory in this video. We had a little bit of Hugz, maybe really sad. Talking about his daughter and you know how him being in the military, she's alone, and now of course he's passed, so she's alone. I can't believe Scar freaking blew his head up like a pumpkin.
I guess he found out all he needed to know and was like, alright, well,
And
screw
it's
you.
vengeance in his blood on the walls. Wow. I'm really interested to learn more about Hawkeye's father and his relationship with Roy, because it seems like they had been training for a while.
Also, the tattoo on her back.
Yeah, I want to know if that's like the secret to the flame alchemy that he had like, you know, figured out, or whatever the experiment was, whatever his like ultimate learning was that he figured out before he died.
Yeah.
What is that the key to?
Or has she been hiding that? Like, does Roy even know she has that tattoo? I mean, that's what I was thinking. Like, if they've, like, you know...
I don't know if they've had some nighttime delight.
She'd probably have to, like,
I
you
don't
know, not be wearing a shirt and...
I mean, I don't know. But...
That's what I'm wondering is, you know...
He is the Flame Alchemist. Things might be getting a little...
heated.
Hot in here.
It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes so I can see your tattoo back.
I still want to know what's going on with Father, what's going on with Hohenheim, like that whole relationship. We've kind of gotten away from that right now. I want to see if Link can get his body back. There's a lot of things that are still up in the air. This was kind of how I was talking about Death Note. We had all this action, all this craziness, and this kind of like a palate cleanser to slow things down a little bit. Hey, let's look at some of the backstory, and then we'll get back into all the craziness that's happening. There's a lot of evil in this world. There's a lot of evil in our world. Right. But there's a lot of evil things going on here. And we're finally seeing more of the Crimson Alchemist, which I want to know more of his story. Because he was important from episode 1.
Well, see, my question is, he's in prison. Like, as we speak.
Is that the last that we saw of him? He was still in prison?
Yeah, he's still there. I would assume.
I'm trying to think of all the episodes if we've seen him again, if he's ever gotten out or anything. I don't think he has. So like,
why did he go to prison out of everybody?
He said he went to prison because he let them. I don't remember what it was though. Like, if we'll have to go back to the early episodes, but he said something about him being all powerful or whatever, and he was there because he let them. So I think it was when he was talking to Freezing Alchemist.
Like he let them what?
Back, put him in jail. Like, if he wanted to, he wouldn't be there, but, like, he let them do it.
I don't remember.
We'll have to go back to the Freezing Alchemist
I know
episodes.
He said, like, he killed the people because he could.
Maybe that's what it was. We'll have to go back and see.
Yeah.
Because I don't specifically remember all that. That's, like, freaking...
That was, like, the first episode
20
when
plus
we
episodes back.
Because the Freezing Alchemist died in the first episode.
Yeah. That's forever ago. And the Freezing Alchemist also, didn't he have a little bit of the inside of him?
The stone? Yeah, it was a little pebble that...
So was he a homunculus? Because why else would he have had Philosopher's Stone in him?